Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? How you feeling? Happy May 7th. What's up, Eddie? How you doing? Straight at heart. Ken, J Legendary, 007, Denver Trays, Miguel, peace and love. TTA, what's up? Grizz, how you doing? Verona, what's up? Tom, not expecting much today, Tom. Yeah, well, we have been, you could say we're a little extended. I think you could say that. Yeah. I would say that. Guten Morgen, mein Freund. V Gates, what's up? Miguel, you also think it's gonna, you feel like it's gonna be a bad trading day? You hope not. TTA Trading Academy, okay, I got you. I thought the thing looked familiar. Sitting in long looking for London highs, Grizz. Alright, good luck to you. I'm actually sitting in a short. I got short at 62 and a quarter. I just like the rejection spot here. Doot, 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 doot. What software do you use to trade? This is MotiveWave that you're looking at. I also use other software out there, but MotiveWave is my main one. Yes, sir, Bob. Just a little trade here on Top Step. I did a limit sell there to get in. Thank you. I wouldn't be surprised that, if the opening volatility just knocks me out, but no, I managed to save 2 of the Top Step ones. First 2 trades were good, and then the next 3 were not good. All right, we've got about 10 seconds here. They might stop me out before the opening bell. Kind of want to... yeah, no, it tagged me out. Well, maybe I'll be happy with that. I did want to be in for the opening bell. Yeah. I should have just left my original stop loss.
Slick and it's ready to go.
At this point, I would have trailed. Oh well. No risk. Not a big deal. What's up, Soviet T-Rex? How you doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Tradeify is now available on MotiveWave to trade. I was waiting for the system to show up in the login, and I saw it there. So I got a 50K Tradeify select account. So we'll see if anything good shows up. We got VWAP incoming. Tagged VWAP very quickly. Yes, sitting right on VWAP here. I'd like to see the flush here on NASDAQ. Wow, chat, you guys are quiet this morning. Everyone's locked in, I guess. Fair enough. Yo, what up, Midnight? It's been a while. How you been? Lee, how you doing? Wrong account, I guess. I was gonna short there. I had the wrong account selected. Sometimes when I go to take a trade and something happens, I misclick, whatever. Sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe that's a maybe that's a sign. In this case, I liked ES, what ES was doing, and so I was, looking for maybe NAS to drop with it, but it looks like potentially Naz will bring ES up with it instead of the other way around. How am I feeling about the market today? I don't know. I feel a little like all-time high fatigue. You know what I'm saying? Forgot to make some coffee. How do you forget that, Straight Heart? Too tired? Your computer crashes right when you put a trade on, you come back to positive 500. Nice. That's fun. Fax, what up? What kind of accounts are you trading lately, Midnight? You trading any prop firms? You trading a personal account? A little bit of both? You like the bubbles on the screen? Oh yeah, I just have them there for decoration. I think they're pretty. Look at this divergence again. I mean, every morning we get this divergence. Lean Hogs opening with a huge doji. Whoops. I was trying to sell 5 million. I'm glad it didn't let me do that. Again, another trader error. Again, I meant to short a mini, man. What is with me today? I keep messing up. Jeez. That was supposed to be a mini short, not a flipping micro. Jeez. I need to freaking lock in here. I've been a really nice trade, and now I'm just in it for 1/10 the size. Last 100 Thursdays, 70% bearish sessions, 30% bullish. Interesting. What firm is this? This is Tradeify. Out of break even there. NASDAQ, very resilient as always, lately anyway. PDH still on the table, overnight highs still on the table here. ES just needs to get going here. ES has not been able to really get back above VWAP here. I find this divergence obnoxious. You're not short with me? I mean, see, I'm not short anymore. Now I'm just like, maybe I'll flip long because NASDAQ just seems too strong to short. And maybe it'll just, eventually ES will find some support and get the pop. We'll see. So have you guys heard about this new the Tradeify Grand Cup 2.0 or something? It looks pretty fun. It's like more bracket style, which I like. So you have like first you have like 5 days to get in the top 1,000 in terms of balance. You can only trade one mini at a time. Missed the opportunity there too long. And then after that you go like heads up kind of bracket with like 128. Sorry, 1,024. Is it 24 outlaws they call them? Let me pull it up. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's free as well. Here's what I'm talking about. So the other qualifiers, 5 days to grow your balance. You can reset up to 3 times. You can pay for the resets. They're $29. Otherwise, joining is free, which is awesome. Then the top 1,000 plus 24 outlaws, so 1024 people, go into like a bracket style duel. Each day you're matched with a one-on-one with another trader. Highest end of day account balance wins, which is tough, you know, because like I don't know if you'll be able to real time see how you're doing or not. I think ideally, I don't know. I think ideally you don't get to see real time your matchup, because otherwise you're just going to keep dueling it out until like the closing bell, and it's going to be tough. I don't know. Anyways, but if you knock out one of the 24 outlaws, you get $5,000 bounty. That's sick. So all you have to do is make the top 1,000, then knock out one quote-unquote outlaw, like an influencer type, and you get $5,000, which is sweet. So join, it's free. I've heard you've been getting some nice payouts this year, Dan. Well deserved. Thanks, man. Yeah. April was a little dry, but at least I'm up nicely on my personal account. Nice little gain there that I could withdraw if I wanted. But I'm doing a small account challenge video, so. All right, Grizz, this might be your, I don't know, this might be your time for those overnight highs. Obviously, we got to get ES looking alive here. He's looking a little pathetic. Yes, man. Pathetic. Pathetic. I think it's finally going to take NASDAQ with it. It's crazy. What up, Jake? How you doing? Divergence in the building. You know it. Taking a long weekend break, Grizz. Visiting your sister in Texas. Come back Tuesday, but might not even trade till Wednesday. All right, man. Yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy that long weekend. Enjoy the trip. I was about to take a sip of coffee and a yawn interrupted me drinking coffee. Oh, man. What up, Nick? How you doing? All right, there we go. I'm short here. Would have preferred a better entry, but I wasn't sure. Here's Fate Wap on Naz. Looking for 700. Let's go. There's some momentum. Yesterday's close right here. Yeah, yesterday's close gave us a nice little bounce here. Right above 700. Going to be able to pay your mortgage with these lucid evals using Gorilla Code, Dan. I appreciate the support, but yeah, I hope you can get some payouts. I'm negative on Lucid for sure. I have not got enough payouts for how many evals I bought. I need to get some payouts from them. Back to my entry there, man. That was such a nice drop. Very tempted to take profit at yesterday's close, but I also just wanted to hold for my my target here above 700. There we go. Come on, break it. Like imagine if I just stopped out at break even right there. That would have been really frustrating. That's crazy. It's like to the tick to my entry. But still having a hard time breaking this thing, man. Where do I find the credentials for the Grand Cup? Well, it's not live yet, so I think maybe once it goes live, you'll get them. Well, I'm tightening up my, man, I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this one. I don't really want to take a loss on this, but it looks like I'm going to. I'm not careful here. Look at that wick, man. This is crazy. All right. Stop above that wick, I guess. Just give me that 702 is all I need. All right, I'm not taking a loss. I'm just going to get out. Dang, that's so freaking annoying. Oh, jeez. It's a good entry. And honestly, good movement, but like, look, after that spike up and then move all the way back down, like, I'm banking on us breaking yesterday's settlement. I don't want to chicken out now and not, I'm feeling good about it at that point. And then obviously we buy up again, like, all right, come on. So I don't mind how I managed that trade. But, I think it's a lot of times you'll get that break and it'll be pretty nice. I mean, it was just an extra like 6 points, so it's, obviously hindsight you could say take the money, but in general, I like letting my targets hit. Since I let my stop losses hit, makes sense to let your targets hit. All right. So, yeah, this divergence couldn't be any clearer. I will say it looks like Take Profit Trader has improved their customer support. That's been my biggest beef with them, other than the intraday trailing after you pass your eval. Other than that, like, I think they'd get high marks. And I reached out, I got some accounts from them because their 25K accounts are pretty good. It's a 1-to-1, right? It's a 1-to-1 profit goal or drawdown. And it wasn't working, so I reached out and like their support got back to me in like 5 minutes. So good on them for improving that. I'd bump them up in their rankings. But for now, let's see if ES finds a little bit of buyers that we can move off these lows. Here along from 73.85, great entry. Candles are a little obnoxious. These freaking like retracement candles every freaking minute. It does look like we can move higher off here. A trade on ES might not be the worst thing in the world here. It just really needs to get a little juice to the upside like NASDAQ has. Trying to long on ES, which I pretty much never do. It's just the entry location is just a lot better. So I'm just banking on it actually getting some momentum to the upside, which it hasn't had all morning, all session here so far. So please, ES, don't make me regret this. Almost every time I say, anytime I trade ES, I wish I was trading NASDAQ. Right now, that's the case. Even if I bought, I was looking at entries around 50s, 60s. Obviously, I'm way happier on NASDAQ. So I want ES to pay me here. NAS to PDH here, overnight highs next. It really took off. I almost pulled the trigger on NAS. That'd be a nice 50-pointer. 800 level. Why your chihuahua keep crying? I don't have a chihuahua. I don't know if someone's mowing our yard, but yeah, maybe they are. Maybe the mowers are here. Yeah, they usually don't mow in the morning on Thursdays, but yeah, so the dogs are gonna like freak out for the next half hour. I'll try to mute the mic. Would have been pretty sweet to catch the short and then flip long and catch that. That was the right idea, and I'm glad I was able to flip long when I did. Just looking for a little bit more out of ES here. Looking for VWAP. Overnight highs have to be next on NASDAQ. I'll try to see if we can get to overnight highs. It's a good little spot on NASDAQ to try that. Asia was so slow last night. You got bored and oversized. Now you're digging out of a $450 hold. Dude, I've done that so many times. That's why sometimes I don't like trading Asia, is because I get bored while trading it. And I just do something stupid just to feel something. Like I stopped looking at it for the most part. All right, let's get those overnights. Come on. Because you're saying just set and forget once Asia actually opens. At least with gold, it'll grind all night in that direction. All right. Hey man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Singing along here, looking for a break of PDH into overnight highs. 812 3/4 is my target. It's been a little bit painful here to hold this, honestly. I think the trade is good. I'm trying to avoid the temptation to move to break even. I don't think break evens have really been the play lately. But I am a little cautious. You know, ES is going to kind of test VWAP here, and it could reject off there. Ideally, NASDAQ gets the pop, though, first, or even after. It has showed a lot of strength relative to ES. So the idea is even if we do stall out on ES at VWAP, NASDAQ can still sweep that overnight level. There we go. Come on. Push, push. Yeah, looking good. Very nice. There we go. Trailing now. Boom, baby. Very clean trading. I'm proud of my patience on that one. You know, a lot of times I'm tempted to just be at break even and I probably get stopped on this pullback or something like that. But beautiful, beautiful trade. All the trades here were really good. The short was awesome. Didn't get the break, but I protected myself and then flipped long on ES. So I'm really, really happy with that. I do, again, this is a 40% consistency on this one. I didn't make too much money, did I? I think I'm good, right? $800 is... $800 should be good, right? Did I do the math wrong? I make 3,000. Yeah, should be good. Right, chat? I can't even think right. No, I think it's 1,200, right? 1,200 is the goal. Shit, I gotta do some math now. My brain's like too sleepy. Yeah, 1,200, 3,000 times. Right? Why am I tripping on this? Yeah, 1,200. But I don't know. I caught the same trade along on Top Step. I'm up 326 on 2 of those fundeds. I do have some take profit trader accounts. Hey, stop barking, dude. I'm streaming. Killing vibe.
Gabagool, over here.
All right, Grizz. Have a great trip, man. Enjoy the trip. Enjoy the time away from the markets, and we'll see you back here whenever you may get back. All right. I'm feeling good. I like the trading today, even though it's been a little bit dicey. Jasper, you can lock in 2 payouts tomorrow if you get 665 on alphas for consistency and a base hit on Lucid again. Nice, man. I believe in you. You can do this. You got this, man. Child's play. For me to get a payout, however, on Top Step, now it's down to just 2 accounts. I need to make about $1,200 more dollars. I made 326 today. I can make like another 500 today, but I'm not feeling the need to push it or anything. So K2B, how you doing? What up, Parsha? What's going on? Down 154 today. It took 2 loser trades. Second one hurt because you put your stop 2 ticks away and got filled. Like, you mean? What do you mean you put it 2 ticks away? Oh, 86 25 entry, 84 25 stop. We go to. Oh, I got you. Yeah. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Yeah, 2 points is tough. So ES pulling back to VWAP here. Nas just looks like it wants more. Can we really get to 28,900? We're only 60 points away. Why not? I don't see why not. No, it swept your stop by 2 ticks, I see, but your stop loss itself was 2 points from your entry, right? Long 86.25, stop 84.25, so I'm saying it's just a 2-point stop. It's tough. Well, Osiris, massive day for you. 9 trades, 140 points. Wow, dude. On what instrument? Will say I did wrap up I tried day trading with a $1,000 video, the 5 years later version. I finished that up. Very I think it'll be a really good video. So I'm pretty swamped, but I'll try to get that out maybe next week sometime. But that'll be a really good one, I think. It's the original is the most viewed video on my channel, so hopefully people like that one. And I found it was a very enlightening video for myself about my trading. It's very interesting. So I hope you guys will watch that probably next week when it comes out. And ideally next week, I think we're planning to launch Catalyst, which should be really cool. Excited about that. How many brain cells does that kill, Parshov? With Catalyst? It's my day job. Polyfunder? I don't think Polyfunder's even launched. Right? I've seen their tweets. I don't think they're even live. There's a bunch of them popping up now. They might be live. I don't know, but that's fine. I mean, the better platform is going to win out. That much I know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, they have a pretty large profit target. They have daily drawdown. They have minimum trading days. We don't have any of that. We don't have profit target. We don't have daily drawdown. We don't have minimum trading days. So we have probably the fewest rules out of any prop firm in this world. Nope, Grizz, you did not. That's not what I said. Been on like 300 phone calls today. What, he's selling those Temu putters or whatever? So he's starting a new prop firm. It's not. I work at the company. It's not. I'm not the founder or anything. It's for prediction markets. I'm just a simple employee there. Gabagool. Relax, buddy. Dogs love it when you tell them to relax. Oh, there's 400 lots on NAS and 1,200 lots on ES. I wonder if that's news or something. That's a lot of orders on both there. And then 840 on the other side hitting on ES. So Fed speak here. Fed's hammock said Fed signal on next move being a cut is misleading. That could be that. I don't know. Well, I think that came out like 3 minutes ago. Savvy Taco, you blew your evals that you grew steadily for 2 weeks. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. I mean, I blew 3 Top Step funded accounts when I was $60 away from a big ass payout. I feel the pain, man. I do. How much was the payout? The payouts would have been $4,500. Or no, sorry. The payouts would have been $5,000. Oh, but then, yeah, then after profit split, $4,500. Yeah, dude, blowing funded accounts suck. Am I going to participate in the Tradeify Grant Cup? Yeah, man. Sounds fun. It's free entry. Why not? I like the bracket style. I think that's a big improvement over the highest balance wins or whatever, you know. I think it's pretty cool. I think that's a good idea. The bounty idea is really fun. If you get matched up with one of their 24, I think, influencer type traders and you beat them in the heads up bracket, then you get $5,000. Like, that's sick. These 2 well-known TikTokers are making a Project X type of firm, but based out of Tradeovate. It's pretty cool. It's in beta right now. It's called Tradeovex. Man, some people are really bad at naming things. Hey, Gabagool. Hey, I was talking. Did you not hear me? Oh. Gabagool does not like the name, Grizz. He says they could do better than Tradeovex. I must say, I have to agree with the man.
Gabagool, over here.
Chester, why don't you go sit on the couch? Go on the couch. Man. Well, we really slowed down up here past overnight highs. I kind of forgot the market was open. I wouldn't mind taking a stab on the other accounts. These I got whatever you call them, take profit traders. Is that what you call these bad boys? Yeah. Let me load those up. Just because it's a longer eval. It's like, what, a 5-day one? So I wouldn't mind looking for opportunity there. I gotta get my credentials. The fuck? Fucking. Anyway, is it from The Boys? No, it's from Sopranos.
Gabagool, over here.
All right. All right, all right, all right. Man, trying to get rid of that gap in my data. It's the trick I learned the other day is not working. Clear local data. That should do it. There we go. All right. Grinding higher. I guess 900's next. Let me go help Gabagool. So I'd like to see a rejection. Oh yeah, there's the 900 tap. So potential, maybe sweep of that. Pull back. But man, that was a nice move above overnight highs. I haven't tried the new, or I haven't tried the Apex trade copier. Sorry, I haven't tried the Motive Wave trade copier in a while. $45, $61, $45, $61, $59. One, two. Oh, I only have 4 of them. Okay. Well, that's what I want to see is sweep at 900, then pull back. We already pulled back 40 points here. I just want to see if this trade copier works, to be honest with you. It's been really, on Motorwave 7, it's been really glitchy. So right now, 1 micro here to test it. Looks like it's working fine. Cool. Parshot, that might be the weirdest question anyone's ever asked me. Dan, have you ever showered with your own music playing? The hell? No, I actually don't listen to music in the shower. I'm generally a night shower. I shower like right before bed. Just take like a quick 5-minute shower. I can't even hear music in the shower. What's up, Goggins? I've taken a handful of trades. How is it odd? Most people listen to music. It's odd because you asked if I ever showered with my own music playing. Like, it's just weird. It's a weird question. I don't listen to my music in my free time outside of the stream. Do you listen to my music in the shower? Asked Jake. Yeah, dude. I listen to it everywhere. All the time. You're Jake from Whitesnake, right? How about that opening range break on NASDAQ? I didn't even pay attention to it. I don't really mark out ORBs. But yeah, it was a nice, actually decent price action. You like metal, right? No, I don't like metal. Not at all. I think it's ridiculous. I don't remember who my top 3 artists were on Spotify, though. That was a long time ago, man. Nice job, Tom. Well, should have just tested out the trade copier in it with 1 mini. This is a really nice trade. 25 points. Beautiful. Last 3 days of market is boring. Well, I don't know. Yesterday I couldn't get much going. Day before that, I think day before that was fine. I don't really remember, man. I have such like a short memory when it comes to the market. I'm like, wait, today's Thursday. Yesterday I remember being like, it was like break even on my personal account. I'll go and take that off because it's just one micro. It's not really doing much for me. May is going quick. Potential long, maybe around PDH, between PDH and overnight highs. If we move through that, VWAP maybe. It's just crazy. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's just in uppies mode. Wouldn't be surprised to get a little drop here. Yeah, dude, Evan's a baller, man. He's just low-key about it. All right, guys. Let's pull up a game here. Market's only been open for an hour. It kind of feels like it's been longer. Is that just me? I feel like I've been open for an hour and a half plus easy. All right. Let's start with Hungary today. Oh, freaking nailed that, dude. 50 miles away from Hungary. So it's not touching Hungary. 80 kilometers. So it's got to be like... Does Slovenia touch Hungary? Slovenia's like right here, right? Maybe Italy itself. Italy might be it. No, not Italy. What about Montenegro? Is that too far south? Yeah, too far south. Does Slovenia touch Hungary? Yeah, okay. What's just south of Slovenia? Albania? Is Albania? Is Albania for far right there? Farther south, yeah, farther south. The problem is Hungary has way too many bordering countries, you know? It doesn't make it easy. There's like a million countries all around there. So I think Yeah, Czech Republic's a good guess. Oh, come on. It's touching Czech Republic, so Poland maybe? Poland seems a little far. What if it was Poland? The one day I didn't do Poland. It's got to be touching Czech Republic, guys. So it's going to be Germany, Poland, Slovakia. I don't think it's Slovakia. Austria. Austria touches Hungary as well. So I think Poland maybe. Which would be funny because I start this game off with Poland almost every time. Oh my gosh. That one day I don't start with Poland. It's Poland. That's pretty funny. What's this game about? You're just trying to guess the random country that is selected for the day. And so you pick a country and it tells you how close you are to the random country. Right? So I picked Hungary first and it's saying, oh, you're 80 miles away or whatever from the random country of the day. So you have to figure out, you just like trying to triangulate with guesses to figure out what the country is. And then you do the same thing with world capitals. So, okay, pick a world capital. Let's do Warsaw. We're 4,400 miles away from Warsaw now, which is 7,100 kilometers. So now we're like, all right, what's another guess? Maybe South America, maybe South Africa, maybe East Asia. So we're going to guess like Bangkok or something. Is that any closer? A little bit. Still pretty far, 3,400 miles, 5,300 kilometers. So maybe... I mean, let's just try Australia. Nope. Let's try... What's Dodoma? What's the capital of Madagascar? Wow, Antananarivo. Still 1,100 miles from that. So they have to be capitals, which is hard. Because I don't really know them that well. But I think we are in East Africa, so like... Or maybe Central Africa. Capital of Ethiopia is that Addis Ababa? Ababa, yeah. Still not close enough. Madagascar's still the closest, so let's go to like Botswana. No? Farther north, I think. Capital of Angola. No, gotta go farther east. It's hard. Maybe we're farther north than I think. What about like Riyadh? I'm about to give up. It can't be Mauritius. That's too far away. It's too far west. Remember, we're only at like 1,000 miles from Madagascar. What's the capital of the Seychelles? I don't know what the capital is. Victoria. Ah, it is the Seychelles. Someone said that earlier, right? Was that Jasper? She said seashells, but I think you meant Seychelles. That was a good guess. That was it. Could someone become profitable in 2 years? Yeah, it's possible. It's really takes a lot of discipline and hard work. The important thing to know is like when I was trading options, I heard like it takes at least 2 years to become profitable. So like literally when it ticked 2 years of trading, I'm like, okay, I should be profitable now. You know, okay, I should get it now. And when I didn't, I was like, what the hell? It's been 2 years. You still have to like make sure you're putting the work in, studying, journaling, not getting distracted by strategy hopping and buying indicators, and Discord chat rooms, you know? Oh yeah, Parsha, you said Mauritius. I was thinking Mauritania, and I was like, that's too far west. But you're right, Mauritius was pretty close. There's that clump of islands there. Mauritius, Seychelles, what's that third one? Comoros or something? You made 8K in the first 4 months and nothing in the 6 months. Yeah, I mean, I had similar. I made a lot in the first month, like 60,000, and then gave some of that back. Any tips on spotting and avoiding chop? One thing is look to see if we open at VWAP. Look to see if we have divergence between the indices. So ES and NASDAQ, if they're diverging like they were in the open, it was like, you know, ES is moving lower, NAS is grinding higher. That was kind of choppy and difficult. And then once ES started moving higher, around the time I longed, actually, I had a great long here. Oh, I was on the other account. But I longed there. And once ES started finding some buyers, we were able to move a lot cleaner on NASDAQ, right? So that's why I look at ES all the time. They definitely can inform your trading by looking at ES. Being profitable on prop firms is very different than profitable on live. Yeah, being profitable on live is easier. I think of it as this, you know, like if you work out with like a weighted vest. To me, that's kind of like trading prop firms. And then when you move to a personal account, you take off that weighted vest. And all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I got this. I think so. What software do you use? MotiveWave. That's the main one. Why the craze for prop firms? Well, one, you can trade from a credit card. Like, you don't need the money in your bank account, which is not necessarily a good thing. You don't want credit card debt. But that's one of the reasons why it's appealing. One, so it's like a small investment for a potential large upside. So, what, like, oh, I could spend $60 and buy a 25K account and get a $1,000 payout. Pretty good. So it's alluring in that way. One, and then I mean the other thing is it's kind of leverage on leverage, and you can get 5 accounts. You could spend maybe like $500 and then get a $5,000 payout. That's pretty good. If I deposit $500 in a personal account, it's pretty hard to make $5,000 out of that pretty quick. So there's a few reasons. So we moved higher through 900, went to 915 here. Excuse me. I have to imagine ES wants to test this level up here. And then it's got overnight highs up a little bit at 74.10. It's only 10 points away. So I kind of just think we are going to grind higher here. I'm not going to expect much from pullbacks. Yeah, prop firms limit your downside while giving you crazy upside. Yeah, you just have to jump through a few more hoops, which is why I say it's like a weighted vest, you know. There's no hoops on a personal account. It's just pure trading. Whatever you have the margin for, that's what you can trade. It's pretty simple. You make money, you can withdraw it to your bank. You know, it's pretty sweet. Eddie wants an espresso maker, a fancy one at that, or whatever. He makes $600 in his personal account, and you can withdraw it and go pay for that espresso maker. You know, it's just pure trading, exactly what you want. I mean, he's probably down 10 G's like in credit card debt, though, Christoph. I've seen videos like that where people are like, oh, I racked up 20K in prop firm things on my credit card. And up we go. New highs on NAS and ES there. 74.10. 74.10 is overnight highs on ES. Trading 10K to 100K with options would be so wildly risky, though. I mean, like, I did what I do, like 1,600 to 62,000 in like a month. But that was with the COVID crash helping me out and the benefit of not knowing what I was doing. But it requires you to just like keep putting on pretty large size and not being wrong too many times. Well, is Carmine up on the day? He was short. He shorted actually right after me, after my first trade short. And then I think he got out at break even, yeah. So I think he's flat on the day. So I'm not surprised to see this pullback. Honestly, I would just look for a spot to get long again, I think, because we're just going up. Is what it seems like. The market all forgot how to go down. Yeah. Shorting is just generally not the play.
Let me show you something.
Yeah, one thing I've had to learn, because, you know, when we have these kind of grind ups, I'm like, well, we can't go higher, or, okay, that's enough. Like, let's get a pullback. And I've been, used to short a lot more in these situations, looking for, just because it feels like there's way more room to the downside where we can get a really big trade. But guess what? The probability is a lot lower too. And so, sometimes I have these days where I would short counter trend, and I'm like, all right, stop doing that, just long it. And as soon as I go with the trend, I start making money. Little 5-minute demand zone that we bounced off of. You either have to have extreme conviction in your trade idea to shorten your all-time highs, or you just have to be looking for kind of a quicker trade. Because I've had some good shorts lately. But yeah, you have to really not expect too much on the downside. Potential. I'd rather wait a little bit longer, but potential here. I'll just target the R1 pivot. That could be a trade. 1.5 to 1. Or 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. That's a pretty good reaction there, actually. Somewhere out there is it Joe doing all day holds every day making millions? Yeah. I feel like Joe would be crushing ass in this market. I wonder how he's doing. Where did Joe go? I don't know. Why is it some people in the community who are very engaging leave? Yeah, I know. People got other stuff going on in their lives. I always think that too. I'm like, oh yeah, that person used to chat all the time. Like Lavish was here all the time. He pops in every once in a while. There's a bunch of people from when I first started streaming who were very active every day. And then all of a sudden they disappear and you kind of forget because you got other stuff going on. Other people become more active. Even Wookie. Wookie was the first to say good morning. I've only seen him a few times lately. But, yeah, I forgot about Stop Watson as Christopher. I forgot about that. Toronto Trader, yeah, don't see much of him. I'll never leave you, Dan. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Painthofer. New highs on ES here. ES wants overnight highs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just some people just, move on with their lives. Like, I mean, same thing with our photography channel. We had like a pretty strong core group of people, hundreds of people commenting, following your stuff, whatever, engaging with you. And then the next thing you know, you haven't heard from them in like 2 years. Like, oh yeah, remember that person? That trade was perfect. Right to the R1 pivot there. Beautiful. ES is going to go for 74.10 and a half here. The chill vibes is what got me here. Yeah, maybe if I start doing cocaine, kind of amp the energy up here. I'll lose like 50 of you, but I'll gain like 500 more. People be like, wow, I love your energy, man. It's so fun to watch. I don't care that you're a shitty trader. I just love seeing you coked up. It's a good time. Cooking cocaine, aka MSG. No, I don't cook with MSG. Delicious though. Should have just taken that trade, huh? That is the hard part about these new all-time highs every day. It's like you're buying higher and higher and higher and higher, and we're not getting much pullbacks. So just grinding. I always feel like, well, the time I get in long is the time we're going to have that pullback. Got to stop thinking that. I didn't say nothing about nobody, Jasper. Is it true they used to put cocaine in Coca-Cola? Yeah, it was made out of the coca leaf, yeah. That's why it was like a cure-all. Oh, you got a head cold? Have some cocaine. And a lot of sugar. Oh. You're feeling worried and anxious? Cocaine! I pretty much bought the lows on ES. That was pretty nice. We just ripped ass. Slowly. It's a slow ripping of the ass. Look at the 15-minute. A lot of long tails here, though, which makes it a little tricky from a scalping perspective. Wasn't soda part of pharmacies originally? Yeah. Well, they would have like this, like It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey, the kid, works at Gower's drugstore, where it's like a milkshake soda bar combined with a pharmacy in the back or something. And a pharmacist used to be called a druggist, which is way cooler. What are you majoring in college? Druggery. What drugs have you done? I haven't done any drugs, dude. Other than like weed, my daily caffeine. Just the good stuff. Adam, you're a pharmacist? Yeah. I know a couple pharmacists. I was like, wait, why do you want to go to school for pharmacy? To become a pharmacist, like, just seems so uninteresting to me. But some people, they like it, pays well, yada yada. I'd rather click buttons on a computer, dude. Hard to beat that. Weed is good for like I like weed when you're winding down for the night, not when you're trying to do stuff. I'm not like a I was never like a wake and bake kind of guy. I always thought that was uninteresting. But after you've done all your work for the day, you just want to chill. I like it. I don't do it anymore, but playing video games for a living, I actually do think that'd be pretty sweet. Like video game live streamers, I feel like they have a pretty cool job, you know. It's like what we all wanted to do as kids. And what's nice is like, you know, live streaming is great because you can have someone else clip for you and stuff, but you don't really have to do like for my YouTube channels, I gotta script stuff out, you gotta film it, you gotta edit it, you gotta polish it, you gotta do all this stuff. The live streaming, just in the moment, and then you're kind of done with that. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna try a long hair and see if 900 holds. What's up, Riley? How you been? You know who's gone missing this week is Luhan. Where's Luhan been? He's always trolling me. What's up, Maul? How you doing? Yeah, bull market's going all right. Uh-oh, trade copy messed up. Wait, did it? Yeah, why am I in a trade here? That's weird. Huh. Very strange. That's the lead account, right? I don't know. Yeah, I was just in a long though, Mon. I just stopped out. That's weird. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know what happened, honestly. These are brand new TPT accounts. Just got them. But you lost money on one account, not four. I wasn't supposed to lose money on any of them. That was the thing. I wasn't supposed to be in any trade at all. 2912 good long on what? Dow or something? What's 2912? All right. Well, I gave back the money in Top Step. I just tried longing up here for. I didn't. I guess I should have looked clear. We got pretty close to overnight highs here on ES. I think that should have been enough to maybe keep me out of it, but. Yeah. So back to break even on Top Step, unfortunately. I was trying to make $800 or so. An additional 500. I was up 320 something, and I'm back to break even after that. Still think I'm most interested in this 800 level for a pullback, where I have this ellipse drawn, kind of close to VWAP. Could be interesting. We really melted through 900 pretty quick there. Who barks louder out of the dogs? They can be both pretty loud. Chester will bark more like incessantly. Like he gets kind of like in this like trance where he just will bark. Rah, rah, rah. Scopical sometimes quiets down when he's watching the action. It's crazy. Our first dog, Carlton, he almost never barked. He only barked like essentially when he's excited. Like if you're taking him to a park or something, he'd start barking. Other than that, he was very quiet. He was very chill. He was a daggum delight. Maybe a little head and shoulders action? I don't know. You're $230 away from max loss limit on Top Step this morning. $800 now after that trade. Nice. That was me yesterday. I was $70 away from max loss on the XFAs. And was able to get 2 accounts out of there. Is the market in a bubble after this rally? I mean, it's overvalued, most assuredly. Even before this rally, you could argue that. All right, well, let's see if we retest 900 here. Maybe that was just a little sweep to stop out some longs, or I don't know. Maybe we have another, you know, again, the pullback down to my ellipse here would be pretty nice. I don't know if that'll happen here this morning. I'm a little tempted to look for the short here to see if that can potentially play out. I'll try the short here, see if that can happen. Close your long made me nervous to hearing you say short. I mean, I could definitely be wrong. I don't want to talk you out of a trade. This is what I'm seeing. Move to break even now. Man. That's what it's been like shorting. It's like seeing these a nice move and you're like, yeah, sweet, working out, and then buy it, buy it, buy it. You're like, oh, maybe not. Let's see though. Talked myself into buying 3 large pizzas. What are you feeding, a family reunion? Looking for 815s here. 815s. I really wish I could do a P break here, because the P break short trade is such a good trade. If I can take a P break while short, I pretty much know I'm going to make money. But I can't force it. It's got to be an organic P break. That's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about it. It's got to be a real P break for it to work. Let me chuck some water. See if we can make it happen. Worked 2 days ago off stream. I was sitting in the short for a long time. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a pee break. While peeing for that 60 seconds or whatever, market flushed, just as I did. It was magnificent. I hate to bar count on my vacation. No, you love it. Bar 18 reversals in play. All right. I'm actually going to move my stop back up. I'll put a little bit of risk on this one. me chug some more water. All right, I'm gonna go take a pee break. We'll make it happen. The hell, it didn't work? Chat, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do in this situation. All right. I'm just gonna stop out. We might be getting some little juice to the upside. Gonna watch ES here. Break that trend line potential. Well, did I make a mistake here getting out? Maybe I did. What's up, Mayan? You don't recognize most people in chat now? Well, I mean, Mul's been here for a long ass time. But Grizz is out early. Eddie's probably busy with something. Evan only shows up a quarter of the time. Loop is just, I don't know what Loop's doing, on permanent vacation or something. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna try this long here now. I feel like a move short just seems very stubborn. So I'd rather be on the short side. I'm trading TPTs because I just haven't traded in a long time. The 25K is actually a really pretty favorable plan in terms of what you got to make with your profit goal versus your max loss. So I figure it's worth a shot. But I do have to get going here. So if I get stopped out here, yeah, I got to wrap things up. I got to get to a meeting, but I'm up $100 on Top Step accounts. Up, what was it, 3? What did I make? 2 something? No, 800. Made like 800 on the Tradeify account. Aggressive stops. That's because it looks like it could flush any second now, so I don't really want to give it too much room. I just want to see if it could pop right here with a higher low. I wanted that to hold, and if it didn't hold, I wanted to get out. So that's why it was a tighter stop. But I'm okay with it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Friday stream. Have a good rest of the day. Peace out.